Hello everyone, I welcome you all to Upskill Lane. So this video is very important for those who are planning to give NMAT this year. I'll be telling you step by step how to fill the NMAT 2021 form. मैंने पहले भी एक वीडियो बनाई थी जिसमें मैंने बताया था कि कब आपको NMAT के लिए रजिस्टर करना है, कब आपको NMIMS के लिए रजिस्टर करना है. तो वो सिंपल प्लान भी आप देख सकते हो. You can watch that video by clicking on I button above. So now let's get started with this video. Alright, so this is the home page of NMAT and this is the link register.nmat.org. I'll add this link in the description box so that you can directly click it and reach the home page. So this is how the home page looks like. Now here first you need to register yourself by giving some basic details like your name, email address and phone number. So I'll quickly add those details in front of you only. You need to select your country and there will be a text in the box that you need to enter and say that you agree to all the information and create an account. Now once you click on it, then you need to go to your Gmail and find the mail that is sent by NMAT support. There you need to verify the email address that you have given. So you simply need to click here. Now once you click on this button, you will get this communication preference page where they ask you that can they send you information related to their test products, etc. So you can read this and you can select as per your convenience. As of now, I am selecting no because I am not interested in getting any communication mails from them. So I am updating it as no. So my preferences have been saved. Now this is the dashboard. This is your NMAT dashboard where you need to register by clicking on this link. And later you will get a chance to use these menus as well, like scheduling or rescheduling your exam, applying for the retakes, then your exam status, etc. So all this will come handy later. Right now what's important for us is to register, that is to fill the form. So we will simply click on this button, register now. Now once you do that, first page is your personal information page. You need to give your title and your name and last name will come from that registration page itself. Then you need to specify your gender. Then you need to give your birth details. So I'll quickly add mine. Now once you have added your date of birth, you will be able to see your age as of 1st July 2021. Then you need to select the category that you belong to. I am selecting general here. Then you need to select your nationality, your native language. I'll say Hindi. And then here you need to upload your photo. So you need to ensure that photo is maximum of 1 MB size only. You should not upload a photo that is greater than that. It will not accept it. And the formats that are specified are JPEG, JPG and PNG. So I'll quickly upload a sample photo here. So I have uploaded the photo and it has accepted it. Now once you have given your personal information, you need to enter your parents' detail. So I'll quickly add, you need to add your father's name, your mother's name. Then you need to specify your identity proof. Just before we move on to identity proof, I need to mention something very important. Here, your parents' name should match with your name mentioned in HSC or SSC mark sheet. So what happens is there are a lot of people who have their parents' name different in their ID cards and different in their 10th mark sheet. So ensure that these names are the one that matches with your HSC or SSC mark sheet. Otherwise, later when they are doing the verification, this can cause some problem. So just ensure that you match it with your mark sheets. Now moving on to the identity proof. Here you have to select two types of IDs. One is your photo ID and second is your signature ID. And be very careful while adding these details, because on the day of exam these ID proofs are verified. And let's say if you enter driver's license and you take learner's driver license with you, it will not be allowed if your passport has expired. So all these details they definitely check. So ensure that you enter these details very carefully. So as a photo ID, I am adding Aadhaar card. Then you need to enter your name as per the photo ID, and you need to enter the photo ID number. Then what will you take as your signature ID? So they have given options as debit or credit card, driving license. Again, I'm telling you, they will not consider the learner's driving license. And PAN card you can select, or you can select the passport. So as of now, I'm adding the driving license. Then if you are differently abled and you need some special arrangements like wheelchair or anything else that you require, you can simply mention it here. They have an option that are you differently abled or not. So you can select yes or no as per your condition. So right now I'm selecting it as no. Then we will simply we will move to the next page. This save and exit option is that let's say this form is very long and you are not able to fill it completely in one sitting, then you can simply save and exit so that next time when you log in, you can carry on from where you left last. So this is what this option is. Now we will be moving on to the next option. So the next option is your contact information. So mobile number, it will pick from your registration page itself. So just ensure your phone number is correct. You need to give an alternate number. So I'll give something here. Then your primary email ID also it has picked. Alternate email ID is not a mandatory field. So wherever you see these asterisks, those are the mandatory fields. Other you can choose to leave. So I'm not adding anything in the alternate email ID. Then you need to select your country, your address. So I'm adding Dehradun. So you need to add address line 1. Then you need to mention the PIN code. And you need to mention, is your permanent address same as your address of communication? If yes, you can select yes. If no, then select no, and they will give you an option to add your permanent address as well. I'm saying yes as of now. So this was a simple page telling about your contact information. Now we will move on. Okay, I missed state. So I'll add state quickly. And then city. Alright. Now we will move on to our next page, which is education or work experience. So here, firstly, you need to mention that what's your highest education level that you have achieved, and if and it also mentioned that if your college or university name is not present in the list provided by them, then you can select other option as well. So let's start filling. So you need to mention your highest education level. So there are two options, that either you are you have completed or you are appearing for your graduation, or you have attained the master's degree. So I'm selecting this. Then they ask you in which country you have done your undergraduation. I'm saying India. Then you need to select your stream. So let's select anything that I want, but you have to fill what you have done. So I'm entering science. Here I'm adding BSc Honors. Then you need to mention the mode of pursuing or completion of graduation degree. So these are the different options. I'm selecting full time. If you have done it some other way, then selected that. Then we have graduation status. Now, if your graduation is completed, you will select completed, and then they will give you the option to add your marks. But if your graduation is not completed, let's say you are in the last year of your graduation, then they will not ask you to add your marks. I'll show you. So let's say you enter completed, then here you need to select your marking scheme and your CGPA. But if you're still appearing, you can select not completed and no need to fill your marks as of now. Then in which year you have passed or about to pass your graduation. So I'm selecting 2021. Then you need to give your work experience details. So this field is only for those who have work experience. If you do not have any work experience, select no. But if you have, then select yes. Then let's say you select yes. Then what was the type of engagement? Are you an employee, entrepreneur, or self-employed? So let's say employee. sector, in which sector have you worked, so I'm entering private. Then for how many years you've been working, or if it's less than 1 year, then you can select less than 1 year, and here you can select the number of months. Let's say I say 6 months. Then in which industry do you have an experience? So let's say I have experience in accounting industry, and you need to select your role here. And if your role or industry is not present, in the last there is an option to select other as well. So let's say I select other here. And if you have work experience in multiple industries, then you can choose to enter multiple industries as well. And here is the option to add your current or last organization. So you need to enter the name of the organization. So let's say I add Upskill Lane. So this was a simple page asking about your education or work experience. Now moving on to the next page. Okay, there are some fields that I have missed, sorry. So here you need to add your undergraduate university. So I will add University of Delhi. Then your undergraduate college. So Daulat Ram College. Then in which course have you done your specialization? So I have done it in botany, so I'll add botany. And now moving on to the next page. Okay, sorry, we need to add our function, and we need to specify the function other. Okay, if you have some other function, then you need to specify it here. Let's say I say administration. Okay, now moving on. Finally, sorry, I missed those fields. Now we need to mention the school preference. See, all the 3 pages were very simple. They were asking about your past, but now school preference asks about your future. That is, in which colleges are you interested in. So they have actually given 68 choices in different countries. They have mentioned how many colleges they have given in which countries. But the free choices allowed are 5. That is, if you select colleges more than 5, then you need to pay an additional fee of 354 rupees. So I will suggest that you enter 5 colleges only, because then the quality of colleges also decrease. So let's add our colleges one by one. So the first one will obviously NMIMS, because people are giving NMAT for NMIMS. Then I think we can add KJ Somaiya. This is the recently added college, so I'll add KJ Somaiya. Then SDA Bokni is also famous, so we will add SDA. Then the next college that you can enter is, we have IPS. So we have selected 4. One more college that we need to select. I'll just quickly take a look at the list and see which colleges I have seen before or I've heard about, because usually those are the good ones. So they have in different countries. ISP, this one is a certification program. If you are interested, you can do it. Then SPJN is only for women. Again, if you are interested, you can apply. Xavier, yeah, I missed this one. So Xavier is also a very good college. So these are the 5 that I'm applying for currently, and you can also choose to enter this list, because I think this is a good one from the other colleges. But if you want to add other colleges, you can do it too by paying an additional fee of 354. And if you want to remove some college and add a different one, you can do that too as well. I'm just giving my suggestion. So school preference done. Now moving on to the next page. So next page is additional information. This has nothing to do with your NMAT exam or your admission. They are simply collecting information in some way. So the first one is asking you from where did you get to know about NMAT. So you can choose anything. Then when do you plan to start your management program? And you can mention that in 2022, let's say in May I'm planning. But see, you can enter anything. As they say, this date will be having no impact on the application process of the candidate. They are just collecting information from you. So you can choose anything that you want. Then are there any other exams that you are planning to take, or any other exams you have taken before? Then how are you planning to finance your management program? Through personal savings, support from parents, bank loans, anything you can choose. This information it's not gonna impact your MBA admission in any way, then where would you like to study? Select up to 3 countries, so you can select anything that you want. So let's say I select Albania, anything. Bank loan, and these are mandatory fields, so you need to add something. Are you in any way associated with helping candidates? So there are many people who run coaching institutes and they give exams to understand the exam pattern. So maybe for them it could be selected as yes, but for me I'm selecting it as no. Then moving on to the next section, very simple section, nothing, just asking about your, just collecting some data from you. Now this is a declaration page. So here they are saying that they are asking you that all the information that you have provided is correct or not. So you need to say I agree that I have provided all the correct information, and they have right, if they find anything suspicious in your application, they can reject your application. You are giving that right to them by clicking on I agree. Here you need to check your name and the date on which you are filling this form. Now see, the next option is payment option. So before you continue to the payment option, I suggest that please click on preview button and take a look at your application. Sometimes we give wrong details by mistake. So please take a final look at your application to ensure that every information that you have provided is correct. So just go through all your information, your personal information, parents detail, ID proof. Again, I'm saying be very careful with your ID proofs. Then, and one more thing. So it happened with one of my friend that she only had a photo ID. She didn't have a signature ID and she was not allowed to sit an exam. So if you have not, if you do not have a signature ID, then I suggest you that quickly go and apply for your passport, driving license, and then fill your form and apply today itself. Do not wait. If you are planning to give NMAT, then apply today itself so that you get your ID cards on time and you are able to sit for exam. So this is also one of the things that I wanted to tell you, that NMAT is very strict regarding identification process. Then you need to ensure that all your contact details are correct, your address is correct. Then check your education details as well, your work experience details. Everything should be correct. Then your school of preference, just check once more that you have added 5 choices and on the top NMIMS is there. I know no one will miss NMIMS, but it's good to be careful. Then additional information, anything. You can even ignore this section, no problem. And then your declaration. Then you can quickly submit and make payment. Now here, see your registration fees is 2,300. They have applied taxes of 414. So your total forms cost is 2,714. And they provide some official practice exams. If you want, you can purchase them at 900 rupees. I do not suggest it usually, but it's your choice. If you have already prepared well, you have given your mocks and you need some additional content, additional booklets to prepare for your NMAT exam, then you can opt for this. Otherwise, I think if you are taking coaching, you will already have a lot of material. So you can skip that. Now you need to simply submit and make payment. First select your country. I always forget to select the country. Okay. Then you need to submit and make payment. And here you will be redirected to pay through your credit card, debit card plus ATM PIN or internet banking. So this was a very simple process. Last time they also gave the option to choose whether you will be giving your exam from your home or you will be going to a test center. This time they have not given that option in the form. I think maybe while scheduling they'll be giving that option, or they may ask all of us to give exams from our home itself. So I'm not sure how they are planning it this year, but in the form we do not have the option like last year. That's a small change that they have made. So I hope this video was helpful to you. You were able to understand the step-by-step process of filling your NMAT form. But if you still face any problems, any doubts, you can ask me in the comment section. And you can also mail me at upskill.lane@gmail.com. So if you like this video, if you feel I have helped you in any way, then please subscribe to my channel. and all those. So actually I post multiple kind of videos, and there are people who are looking only for the NMAT specific videos. Then you can go to my channel, you can go to the playlist and see NMAT playlist. In that NMAT playlist, you will find videos related to NMAT. And if you want videos that are specific to NMAT of this year, then go to NMAT 2021. There you will find the videos that I have posted related to NMAT 2021. This way you don't have to go through the channel and look at all the videos. You'll find what you are looking for. So I wish you all the best. Keep preparing, keep learning. I know you will crack your dream colleges. So all the best once again. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.